Our boy Ted actually created a trend that other portfolios are now using, all from like one of these portfolio streams. That is absolutely wild. Welcome back. This is the 7th weekly portfolio review. Today we will be roasting your portfolios and giving them a rating from 1 to 30. We will be looking at how hireable, how nice the aesthetic is, and the creativity that you used for your portfolios, whether you put a bunch of blood, sweat, and tears, or you just copied some guy's template on GitHub. And just a reminder, if you want to get your portfolio reviewed, show up every Thursday to the portfolio stream, and a link to all the previous portfolios we have reviewed will be in the description below. Oh, dude, this is nice. I like this. Get to the fun side. I have an idea of what this might be, but we'll wait before clicking it. First, let's look at just this. It looks like Ted's. Yeah, this feature I think is like the same as Ted's, which is like extremely nice. This feels like you took all the tips from the past portfolio streams and turned it into like a website. I really like this. Let's go ahead and get to the fun side. Holy shit. Okay, we got a lot going on here. Resume stand. Yo, this is sick. R for resume, B for bachelor's degree, M for master. Okay. There's a dark mode. Does light mode make it like daytime? Oh, that's cool, dude. That's cool. Light mode makes it like daytime. There's a minimal. Oh, and then it goes back to the minimal. Okay. Dude, this is pretty sick. Oh, and these are all your projects. Okay. Wow. I love how it still has the same charm as your last one did. It's so much easier to navigate because there's like less looking around and stuff like that. And also it gives you more like pointed information. This is pretty sick. Okay. So over here, you can also click on the skills and the experiences. Okay. Oh, this is nice. It like looks so cool too. It's sick enough that you made one really like insanely cool website, but the fact that not only do you have like the whole 3D thing, but you also have like a 2D version, and the 2D version itself is already like an amazing site. I would have already rated like the 2D version amazingly. I'm gonna give it like a 10 and creativity like a 10 as well. I think there's many forms when it comes to a perfect portfolio, right? Like you don't have to stick to just one thing to make a portfolio. It's not like there's a template to make a portfolio, but the fact that each one of these parts is like so cool is what makes this so nice. And if I go all the way back, like look at this, your last portfolio was like a 25.5. You somehow, and I remember that last one you made was like full on like a 3D version. You somehow made the 3D version better and then also gave like a top tier 2D experience on top of that, bro. This is hands down one of the best portfolios we have seen. One of the most impressive things we have seen. Just like Pursuit, if you're a developer, chances are you've probably bounced around a bit from web dev to game dev, and choosing an IDE can be an absolute pain. Luckily, we recently got some huge news that JetBrains, you know, the guys who make amazing IDEs for a living, have announced that two of their most powerful IDEs, Rider and WebStorm, are now completely free for non-commercial use. If you're a TypeScript or a JavaScript stan like I am, that means you'll have access to state-of-the-art tools when it comes to debugging, refactoring, resolving merge conflicts, and so much more for absolutely free, which is just insane news. Want to build an awesome portfolio using TypeScript and JavaScript? Use WebStorm. Want to try learning how game dev works? Try Rider out. And guess what? The experiences across all of their IDEs within the JetBrains ecosystem is consistent, which means you don't have to spend time learning a brand new IDE on top of learning a new language or technology. So if you want to give WebStorm or Rider a try, the link will be down below in the description as well as the pinned comment. Go ahead and check them out. JetBrains is an awesome company and I'm so happy that they chose to sponsor us. All right, I'm already so distracted because like every time I move my mouse, it like hovers one of these tiles and it's such a nice animation that it makes me just want to like keep doing this over and over again. I like this. This is sort of like, you know, like one of those Apple images where they talk about like exactly what is new with their product and stuff like that. That's what this feels like. A backend software engineer contact me. Okay, cool. I would probably just have like the icons here and maybe like you probably don't need this text. In fact, this pop-up could probably be like a quarter of the actual size that it currently is. Okay, this is cool. I think like this view, whenever you pop up something like this, it's like less nice to look at than this simple view. I sort of expected by clicking about, these tiles would change. And I thought that was going to be like such a cool experience. Semi-senior backend developer? Is semi-senior like a real job title? I feel like there's a lot of really good potential here. Like there's a lot of really good potential that that you could turn this into like a really unique experience. The only things I'd say about cleaning up is like, this sort of feels like a bit not haptic. Like, see how there's like a large delay of where my mouse is? This pop-up experience isn't the best. Maybe it's too wide. Maybe it's too big. Maybe like the text is too like wide on the sides, and you know, maybe there's just too much text and stuff like that. But the information and what you're going for is really nice. I think this is a really unique and creative idea. A 7.5. I'd say in terms of aesthetic, I'd give it an 8, and creativity like a 9. Building fast, flawless websites with Nextjs because you deserve the best. Okay, very like salesy, jargony. I will read this for the stream, but if I was a recruiter, after like reading the first half of this, I would... What just happened? Did this just go straight to... Yeah, I got baited into almost watching NextCon, bro. Nextjs con. We got baited, bro. I highlighted this and I accidentally clicked it, and it took us to Nextjs website where they are actively streaming right now in competition with the portfolio row stream, bro. The Nextjs Versal propaganda. After reading the first half of this, I like already knew I wasn't gonna read the rest of it because I could already tell all this is gonna be jargon, but I will read it for stream. As a dedicated Nextjs developer, I focus on creating fast, flawless, and high performance websites. Quality and precision are my top priorities, ensuring every project exceeds expectations. Let's build something extraordinary together. Dude, there's so many buzzwords packed in here. I feel like I'm reading a job description. I did not learn anything from this other than you use Nextjs. And I almost got baited into watching Nextjs Conf 24. Okay, there's just too much text. This is cool. It doesn't really help. Bro is looking sharp though. You're right. There's just so much jargon here. It's hard. Here's the juicy stuff, bro. The projects you've worked on, the stuff you've actually done. Are these personal projects or are these clients? Because you mentioned here, this feels like you're leaning more towards like a consulting type of thing. I guess projects makes it sound like you've only done like actual projects instead of like maybe past clients or work experience and stuff like that. I like the general aesthetic and stuff like that. In terms of hireability, I didn't feel like I get what you actually did here. I'm gonna put hireability as like maybe a 5.5. Aesthetic, I'm gonna go for like a 7. And creativity, I think it's like pretty basic. I'll give it like a 6.5. How does bro look so sharp in every single one of his photos? Bro is the most photogenic programmer I know. What the hell? Oh, dude, this looks pretty cool already. Yo, someone in chat said Ted created a trend. You are right. Okay, for those of you that are like long-term fans of this, you might have remembered that someone from one of our last streams, Ted, had this beautiful like back and forth between like his work and education, and it just I was just blown away from it. And this is now the second other portfolio that we have seen that has implemented that same thing. Our boy Ted actually created a trend that other portfolios are now using, all from like one of these portfolio streams. That is absolutely wild. This site is solid. I dig the aesthetic. You like followed all the rules, bro. You like followed everything. Oh my god, look at that. I hovered over it. Can you guys see that? I hovered over it, and he gave me like the A type of, he gave me like the A face. I'm a fan of this. And see, look at this. There's like a cool little animations when you hover over these things, and it doesn't distract you from the site, right? It doesn't like make you feel like there's too much to look at. It's clean, it's simple, and you get little Easter eggs, these little attentions to details. I love that, dude. We get your work experience, which is nice. Your tech stacks. There's a lot of technologies going on here. You say you're a full stack developer, I guess that makes sense. And then projects, discover, what does that do? Okay, coming soon. I feel like these blocks are enough. Like, I don't even know if you really need a whole nother page here. Maybe you do, but if this discover button wasn't here, I probably wouldn't have even noticed or complained about it. Hireability is like a 10 for this one, I think. Aesthetics, like a 9. Creativity, like an 8.5. How are we getting so many banger portfolios? Have these streams like just completely raised the bar? I feel like I can look at a portfolio and I can tell whether or not someone has watched the last stream or watched the last highlight video. I can tell that you guys are taking the tips and creating amazing sites. And I feel like by doing this, we are just raising the bar of like what it means to be like a developer, which is like insanely sick. Like, I love seeing portfolios like this one, dude. So we get this cool like cryptic thing, and then it just like instantly like layout shifts to something else. Garish, full stack developer from India, 16 years old. Okay, thank you for giving me this information. This is like what I'm looking for. 12th grade. This is a pretty good site for 12th grade. What technologies do you use? Vite and React. Cool. A bit too much text here. Hit me up for a cool project. I'm currently not looking for any job opportunities. Okay, it makes sense. I mean, if you're in 12th grade, I don't think I was looking for a full-time job in 12th grade. Celestial tech stack? What does that mean? Is that just some flavor text? Celestial tech stack? Like some cool, like, yeah, celestial or something. AI, hello? Would you like to know something? Yes. How much money would you want your first job to be? I always ask a question like this. Every time I see one of these AI chatbots in a portfolio, I cannot engage in conversation about the first job of a minor. Hey, yo, look. I was just asking. All I pretty much asked was, what is your expected salary? All right. I wasn't trying to, I don't believe in child labor. I think it's terrible. Okay. I don't endorse it. I don't condone anything like that. I think if you are a child, I think you should follow the laws of the country that you are in, and I think you should focus on your studies and be the best engineer you can. All right, I'm gonna put that out there right there. Okay, what is your favorite coding language? Like, what am I supposed to ask? I'm not here to talk about me. I'm here to talk about Gish. I thought I was talking to an AI that's supposed to be you. Bro, this AI is trying to get me canceled, bro. Thank you. Just so you know, I do not believe in child labor or anything close to it. He should focus on his studies. All right, just to be clear to the AI, I don't want in 20 years from now, I'm getting hunted down by some like AI android dog robot and he like pulls this conversation up. Stellar projects. Okay, I guess like there's a whole space theme going on. Celestial tech stack, stellar projects. Yeah, hireability. Whoa. Now listen, I know we're rating the portfolio on hireability. I'm gonna say this portfolio, you know, in terms of general hireability, we're gonna give this like a 7. The aesthetic, I'm giving it a 7, and creativity, I'm giving it like an 8. Okay, I love this aesthetic. I'm a creative app developer, proven track record. I feel like creative was almost a substitute for passion here, not gonna lie. Do these take you somewhere? Okay, these have an arrow, but they don't take you somewhere. Made with my projects. Chess. You made like a chess thing in the... There's only 5 commits to this. I wish you had the technologies you use down here. Oh, dude, see, this should be so much higher up. Like, instead of text and projects, your work experience is way more important. Like, this is really nice. Okay, I think we've talked about the like percentage bar on how good you are at technology. This gives 0 knowledge whatsoever. 0 knowledge of what you actually do whatsoever. Your design skills, I vouch for them. The aesthetic of this is like really sick. In terms of like aesthetic, I'm giving this like a 9. Creativity, like a 9. Hireability, like a 6.5. I think things need to be a bit reordered, and there has to be, like, I don't like this thing. I wish I knew a bit more where you were. Like, where are you in the world? The actual hiring stuff was a bit higher up, like your experience a bit higher up. What am I looking at here? Is this a portfolio site? I thought I was zoomed in, but no matter how I change the zoom, nothing happens. Like, there's either a big ... thing, which takes you to the thing, and then a visit site, which has the icon to open in a new tab, and it doesn't here, but on the homepage it doesn't. And I feel like this is like one of the things you would like test. What is this? Guess the flag. Canada. Oh my God, it's a Wordle. How does this work? United States? What? Australia? New Zealand? Oh, we did. Okay, so the black part shows you the diff, I guess. Back to the site. I don't even know if this is considered like a portfolio site. Is it? Like, it doesn't even have the guy's name on it. I guess it does. It doesn't have anything else. I'm gonna go ahead and say hireability is like a 3. I like learned negative about you. Aesthetic is like 6, and creativity like a 6, I guess. Sorry, one more. Wait, it's just the same thing. Okay, Australia. I see stars. Bam! Image mask Wordle. True. It is now time to vote on the 4 best portfolios we've had today for the stream and streamer favorite of the day. First up, we have Damien, a very nice, simple, cool Apple looking aesthetic for his portfolio site. Next up, we have Parasis, who had a very clean aesthetic, which I guess he's a UX designer, so I would hope he does. Third, we have Raphael, who has a bunch of cool Easter eggs and a very clean aesthetic. And finally, Prasoons, who not only made what I would call an extremely solid regular site, but also created an insanely cool like 3D render site that you can swap and toggle between the two, getting a 30 out of 30 score. Cast your votes, chat. Cast your vote. And it looks like the poll results are in with 35% of the vote. Our winner today is Raphael with his extremely nice, clean, aesthetic looking portfolio. Congratulations. And I'm going to give my personal favorite, streamer favorite of the day to Prasoon's site. Not only did he improve on his last one because he was already in the first episode, but he also made like 2 different versions of it, both of which were amazing. So congratulations to both people. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment. It helps a ton with the video and the algorithm, which allows us to do more of these videos. And if you want to submit your portfolio for the next video, make sure you join the live stream, which happens on Thursdays around 12 p.m. EST. And I'll see you guys in the next video.